Hair structure and disorders. What is the involuntary muscle that causes goosebumps? Erector pili muscle. Which layer of hair is present in coarse hair but absent in some fine hair? A medulla. Chemical bond that links amino acids to form a polypeptide chain. A peptide bond. Is a disulfide bond a chemical or a physical bond? Chemical. A strong chemical bond that is the only end bond. A peptide bond. Straight, wavy, curly, and coily are known as wave patterns. What type of hair is caused by the absence of melanin? Gray hair. The diameter of hair is known as the hair texture. Which hair porosity has the highest absorption? High porosity. The ability of hair to stretch and return without breaking is called what? Hair elasticity. Growth pattern in which follicles slope in the same direction. A hair stream. What is the fetal hair that sheds within the first few weeks after birth? Lanugo hair. True or false? Shaving hair causes it to grow back faster and darker. False. The anagen phase of hair growth is also called the growth phase. An autoimmune disorder in which a person's immune system attacks the hair follicles. Alopecia areata. What is the technical term for gray or white hair? Canides. Monolithics is also called beaded hair. What is another word for dandruff? Pityriasis. The word tinea means ringworm. What is the name for a highly contagious mites? Scabies. Hypertrichosis is when hair grows blank and blank than usual, longer and thicker. This type of hair is only different in that it lacks pigment. Gray hair. Which type of hair contains an elliptical cross-section? Curly or coily? What is the amount which the scales of the cuticle layer are lifted? Hair porosity. During which phase of keratinization do the cells move up, lose their nucleus, and die? The second phase. What is tinea capitis? Ringworm of the scalp. What is the scaly outermost layer of hair? The cuticle. Which hair texture has the smallest diameter? Fine. True or false? Scalp massage stimulates the blood flow of nutrients to the hair follicle, but does not have any effect on hair growth. True. Which color hair has the most hairs per square inch? Blonde. True or false? Wave pattern varies throughout the head. True. Which phase of hair growth is called the resting phase? The telogen phase. What is the fibrous protein mid-layer of the hair? Cortex. Tinea favosa is also called blank ringworm. Honeycomb. Alopecia is characterized by partial or complete hair loss. Which wave pattern hair is drier? Curly. Pediculosis capitis is also known as head loss. During what phase of keratinization is the hair strand dead and keratinized? The third phase. What is the tube-like structure that surrounds the hair root? The hair follicle. What is trichology? The study of hair. How many hairs does the average person lose per day? 50 to 100. What is the mid-phase of hair that lasts 1 to 2 weeks? Catagen phase. When the hair leaves the follicle at an angle and grows in a circular pattern. A whorl. What is another name for vellus hair? Peach fuzz. What is hair that has bands of gray? Ringed hair. What is fragilitas cranium? Brittle hair. What is a furuncle? A boil. Which layer of hair contains melanin? The cortex. True or false? A child whose parents both have 4C curly hair can have straight hair. True. What type of bond is manipulated by perms or relaxers? Disulfide. What is used to reform lantholian bonds back into disulfide bonds? It cannot be undone. What type of cross section does straight hair have? Round. What hair texture has the largest diameter? Coarse. What is alopecia totalis? The loss of all terminal scalp hair. What is temporary hair loss after pregnancy? Postpartum alopecia. What is a weak physical side bond that changes with pH? A salt bond. True or false? Hormones have no effect on wave pattern. False. What portion of the hair is located below the epidermis? The hair root. What part of the hair contains blood vessels that supply nutrients? The dermal papilla. What type of glands are attached to the hair follicle? Sebaceous glands. What is the largest layer of hair that gives the hair strength, elasticity, and color? The cortex. What makes up polypeptide chains? Amino acids. What is trichorexis nodosa? Knotted hair. What is pityriasis capitis simplex? Classic dandruff. What occurs when follicles slope in opposite directions? A natural part. Hair that is coarser than vellus hair and can grow up to 3 feet. Terminal hair. What is Tinea barbae? Ringworm of the mustache or beard. What is folliculitis? Infection of the hair follicle. What is a weak physical side bond that is changed by heat or water? A hydrogen bond. What type of bond is broken with hair removal creams? A peptide end bond. Which wave pattern has an oval cross-section? Wavy or curly? Which color hair has the least hair density? Red. What porosity has the least absorption? Low porosity. What is the loss of terminal hair on body and scalp? Alopecia universalis. What are carbuncles? Cluster of boils. Tinea favosa is also called Tinea favus. When hair grows straight up at a different angle than surrounding hair. Cowlick. What is trichoptilosis? Split ends. What is malassezia? Malassezia. The fungus that causes dandruff. Very fine hair does not contain a medulla. During what phase of keratinization does newly formed cells mature, fill up with a protein called keratin? The first phase. What is the part of the hair that extends above the epidermis? The hair shaft. What is the cone-shaped base of the hair bulb? The dermal papilla. What is the term for terminal hair growth in unusual hair areas, such as a beard on a lady? Hirsutis. What is pityriasis steatoids? Severe dandruff with greasy or waxy scales. What is characterized by yellow crusts that have an odor? Tinea favosa. Where can the hair bulb be found? At the base of the follicle. Where on the body can you not find hair follicles? On the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet. What are the yellow crusts found with Tinea favosa called? Scutula. What type of alopecia had terminal miniaturization and shortened anagen phase? Androgenic.